Have you ever been able to hear your heart beating in your chest or feel like you can't take a deep breath? These symptoms are caused by anxiety and other distressing emotions. Hi, I'm Shelley Bunn. In this episode of Ally Academy, I'm going to talk to you about how you can use grounding to feel more relaxed and in control. Research suggests that grounding is an effective technique to use when experiencing anxiety and even panic attacks. Grounding has also been shown to help people manage traumatic memories and strong emotions such as fear and anger. Grounding is one of my favorite mindfulness-based techniques because it's easy to use and does not draw the attention of others, which is the last thing you want in the midst of a panic attack. Grounding can be used in just about any anxiety-inducing situation, such as social events, job performance reviews, and you know it, traffic jams. There are many different grounding exercises, but in this video, I'm going to focus on mental, physical, and soothing grounding techniques. Mental grounding techniques involve thinking about something in great detail, essentially distracting the brain from distressing thoughts or memories. When we ground ourselves in the present moment, we gain a sense of control over our surroundings, and this has a calming effect. For example, let's say you're at a dinner party. You're meeting your in-laws for the first time. You want to make a good impression, and there's a lot at stake if something goes wrong. To ground yourself in the present moment, start thinking about something you see around you in great detail. Maybe even choose 3 things, one after the other. First, you see a green lamp with flowers in the corner of the room. It's pea green and looks to be made of ceramic. It's shiny and it looks like it'd be cool to the touch. The flowers are light orange, burnt orange, and mustard yellow color. They vary in size, but are all the same shape and all have a thin black outline around the petals and the pistils. The lampshade is large, but it's fitting for the lamp. It's the shape of a drum. It's made of a cream woven fabric. Do you see how much detail I used in describing the lamp? After doing this with 1 or 2 more objects, your mind will have had a much needed break, and I'd be willing to guess your heart rate has reduced too. If there aren't many objects around you that you can focus on, feel free to use a mental picture, maybe a calming place you've been to instead. I love to think about the beach. The warm sand, the crashing waves, salty air, and sound of seagulls flying overhead. Next, let's discuss physical grounding. Physical grounding exercises involve sensations and perceptions of external stimuli. For example, let's say you're about to take the spotlight for a work presentation. On the way to the staff room, you take a quick moment to use the restroom. To calm your nerves, spend a few extra moments washing your hands, taking time to observe the process in detail. Like the faucet lever feels cool to the touch. It's hard and smooth and moves easily when you turn it. When the water begins to flow, it's quiet, almost like a stream in the forest. The water is warm and it feels good as it runs over your hands. You push the soap dispenser and you notice some resistance at first, but then the soap drops or plops in your hand like a large sudsy raindrop. The white soap smells good, like citrus and vanilla. You take a moment to enjoy the fragrance. It lathers nicely, creating little bubbles that move and pop as you rub it between your hands. It feels smooth and soft. As you rinse, pay careful attention to the way the bubbles are washed away. They swirl lazily in a circle before disappearing down the drain. Lastly, we're going to discuss a soothing grounding technique. These are my favorite. And actually, I've been using this technique unknowingly since I was a child. It's likely you have too. Soothing grounding techniques use kindness and positive feelings to bring on a sense of peace and calm. For example, let's say you're sitting down to take a test. It's a time test, and if you fail, you won't pass the class. Understandably, you're starting to get anxious. To ground yourself, take a moment to repeat a mantra or imagine someone you love. For me, that's my cousin Billy. He has such a big heart and is so much fun to be around. He always makes me laugh and has a way of putting things that just makes life seem simpler. He has a great smile, and I love seeing him belly laugh. When I'm with him, I feel happy, calm, grateful, and loved. I can feel myself smiling and feeling calm talking about him now. If you don't have a mantra yet, now's a great time to create one. Some great examples are, I am learning, and this does not have to be perfect. I am strong, and I can do this. And there are many people who love me, and I love myself. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this training video. I hope that you've learned something useful. Next time you're feeling anxious, being triggered by a traumatic memory, or experiencing a strong, unwanted emotion, remember to use grounding to bring yourself back to the present moment where you are in control.